Okay, welcome back. On all the events that my brother hosted or I've been, I always managed to pull women. And the reason, I wrote down 3 reasons to why that happens, okay? So that you can start doing that as well, if you like, okay? It's only if you want to, but it's being able. That's where the power is, okay? So step number 1. Okay, before step number 1 is I take care of my body. I always make sure to look good. I always make sure to have a good hairstyle. And like all of these things are pre-step number 1, okay? Just taking care of your physical appearance that all of the women see. Step number 1. So if you don't do that, get a girlfriend or like get your female cousin, whatever, go shopping, just do that. They will do that for you. Immediately boost your style. Okay, let's assume that you're a good looking dude or like average looking dude that makes money. Going into these events, I don't ever try to impress anyone. Even if it's a guy or a girl, I don't try to impress anyone. I just enter the room, talk to everybody the same, make jokes, make fun. It's all the same. Doesn't matter if there's a woman involved or only men. If there's 10 dudes and 1 chick, or if there's 9 chicks and 1 dude, I'm making fun of all of them. I don't care. I don't care who's in that room, okay? Step number 1. I've seen many guys try to look important, always mean face, and they trained their face in front of the mirror and how to look in order to look important and all this shit and trying to impress. Women feel that. There's a difference between you just acting normal and like being the nonchalant and just like be yourself and that way look important and that way look serious. And on the other side, try to look important, because why? You can't hold that for the entire evening or the entire time that we've seen that women. They will catch you off guard, and when your off guard moment is low level and then you again try to pretend you're something, they feel this difference, okay? So that's step number 1 is don't try to impress anyone. Just try to be a good guy and then everybody will feel that, okay? Make sure to take care of your body and your physical presence, and that's the only thing that you need right there. Step number 2 is I'm socially comfortable / what that means confident in whatever scenario you put me in. And whatever scenario you put me in is, I don't care, as well as I've said, is I'm confident to talk to women, just women. I'm confident to talk to dudes, okay? And the craziest part is, it is so easy for me or even other dudes that are on these events, and then not all of them, because I've had dudes on these events that make 10x, 100x of me or my brother, and they still didn't manage to pull. And I don't mean it's not great if you can pull in Cape Town or in those party spots, because the women there are very easy to pull. You just need a good house and that's you pull. Okay, first of all. Second of all, don't get impressed by or intimidated by Instagram. Whenever you see guys with chicks on their IG, most of the time there's nothing going on there. Women just use the guys to be there. Guys like female presence, but they don't try to really pull them or like have sex with them. So get that in your head. It's not that deep. Imagine a scenario why I pull is we have our nerds on these events. They start somehow, I don't know how, but okay, let's imagine. They start talking to those women. They get the chance to talk to these women. Talking. Woman get bored or gets bored, leaves. Marco enters the room. Now she suddenly starts talking to me and I'm funny, charismatic, make her laugh, ha ha ha. The gap that you've created, not me, you've created, is this way. You are here, down there, low level guy, low level, low interest, they don't care about you. And here am I. So my perceived value, or the value that she has perceiving me, is way higher than it actually is, because you are a nerd and you lost it. And that's why I win, because you set me up. You're Kevin De Bruyne. You're giving the perfect assist by being the best wingman, unintentionally. You're being the best wingman. I don't even have to do anything. I'm just myself. And you set this thing up for me. Thank you very much. Okay. Step number 2 is realizing that the gap that all the other guys make for you, you just have to use it. So therefore, don't burn your chances of immediately talking to women in the beginning. Don't. If you know they're going to be at the event a couple days, you don't even have to talk to them very first day. Just introduce yourself and then leave. Let those guys ruin their chances. Then it's your turn. Kevin De Bruyne. Okay? Step number 3 is I read rooms and moments. I exactly know when to talk, how to talk, what to do in certain situations. Why? Because I've been there, done that, experienced it, learned from it, made mistakes, again analyzed, learned from it, and I now know in what scenario how to react. When to shut up, just let them talk, when to talk, when to make fun, when to be funny, when to make jokes, when to laugh, when to kick them out if they don't behave. I know everything now. There's basically no scenario that could surprise me. And even if it did surprise me, I read the room. I'm not trying to impress anyone. And I'm socially comfortable with whatever happens, okay? These 3 things put me above 99% of the guys that are on our events, okay? Plus, most of you guys just say, I've covered this in the video that's going to be dropping out soon, is most of you guys pretend that you don't care about women. All of you are. Women are a social status. It's that way. That's why a reel on Instagram with women in it pops up. Ooh. Everybody uses it for its marketing, and normal reels don't blow out. It's just the way we think, and it's okay. But there's light on the end of the tunnel. Or how is it called? I don't know. Try to be yourself. Be a normal guy. Whatever happens to you, it's going to be fine. And don't overreact. And don't overreact, especially if women are involved. Because why? Your competition are entrepreneurs, as I've said, but all of them are zeros. You are losers, okay, out there. You are losers. You have a lot of money. I respect that. Mad respect. But you have no social skills, especially no social skills with other men, and especially not with women, and especially not with hot women. Zero. I have plenty of stories to tell on all these events. But the best story is just, there was one event where there have been, I think, 20 or 25 entrepreneurs, and there was 1 or 2 chicks. I arrived late, and I've seen that there was one girl. I didn't care at all who she was, because I'm not there for the event for the chicks. Later this event, I managed to pull her out simply because of the fact that I did not care about her at all. I didn't talk to her. I didn't burn my chances. She talked to all those other dudes. Those other dudes set me up perfectly. And then when it was my turn, I was just myself. I was just a normal guy that can't talk to women and that is not afraid of talking to them. And there's no trick, really, there's no trick on how to pull women. It's just go out there, trial, error, analyze, see what you did right, what you did wrong, especially. To wrap this thing up, don't try to impress anyone. Be confident in your own skin, not in the environment that you are. Be socially comfortable with talking to whoever, and use the chance when you get the chance to talk to women, because you don't often get the chance to talk to hot women on those events. And then read rooms and moments. There's certain times when you have to shut up. And the reason to why you don't get this is because, for example, if you're a sales guy, you have a script for every objection and rejection that you can get. You have your script and you know how to act. That's why you're confident in doing those sales calls, because it's just reps, get those objections or handle those objections. And then there's basically nothing anyone can ever say to you anymore, and you're not prepared for it. It's not being prepared for situations where you don't feel comfortable. And then just be a leader, okay? Like leadership in certain situations doesn't mean that you have to tell all of the guys what to do, but sometimes leadership means step back, let others fail, and then just enjoy, okay? And really think about this. Your competition is really zero. Even though it may appear on Instagram that they are all with those girls and all of them are banging those girls, they're not. Trust me, they're not. I know that they're not, okay? This is how to pull women on those events. Easy. Easy game for you. Make sure to check my Telegram. If you're not checking the Telegram, I have to assume that you are not hetero. Okay. Take care, boys.